What is going on, everybody? We're currently on week number 8 of the challenge. We're currently up 2% from last week. We're up 4% of the whole time challenge. Because last week I tried taking something very minor trades to see if I could try to get those trading days up front, and I lost every single trade that I had basically taken, but I was still profit for the week. So it did not really matter. But at the same time, I was technically taking some bad positions. So furthermore, we're gonna make, hopefully, if we get 2 trades, we could honestly make 8% of the account, and will technically be funded with technically the minimum funded amount. Like this is 8%. I could actually just buy another 2 sub account, and I'll be in phase 2 already. But in that case, we're not in the situation. We're on phase 1, just simple that. Next time we'll be getting phase 2. That'll be easier. Well, fuck it, nothing's easy. So let's get straight into it. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I'm gonna be looking at. So as for right now, we are currently looking at NZD-CAD. NZD-CAD, I am waiting for this retest here to be looking for this entry here. Simply, we have a very nice, beautiful setup that's happening already. It is going to our TP already. Hopefully, it does not approach it just yet. I would really enjoy and have the best opportunity if it went straight to our area again to really signal that the market is going to be direction, and we'll honestly get a position in this trade. Everything is signaling to the downside. I believe the only thing that's not signaling to the downside, if I could find it, is no, they're all signaling to the downside. So simply, this is going to be a very beautiful setup here. Simply just going to be waiting for this retest at this area right here. You know, honestly, right there. I'm trying to take as much of a good position as I can. Ignore my losses. See exactly what we're waiting for. AUD we're waiting for a shift of structure of this market to really signal the market is going in a direction. As for right now, I'm loving how these 4 hours are closing. I'm going to have some alarms set up to really signal the market is shifting structure. On the 30-minute, technically it did not shift structure just yet. Honestly, right now, the 30-minute, it's kind of looking like it's making a nice left head right formation. So possible entry would be at this area right here to see how the next daily closes. As for right now, if we do have a nice daily close in the next time frame, it would be definitely a better analysis to be taking for this trade. EURGBP, we're simply waiting for this retest at this area. This trade looks exactly like the trade we made 4% on, exactly like this. I actually made 5%, honestly. We made 5% on that trade. So it looked exactly like USD CHF, exactly like it, honestly. Same pattern. So we're gonna wait for exactly the same thing. That retest this area right here so that we can take that shit to the upside. This one's looking like some nice counter trend trades. I just need to see a lot more rejections that has shown in the past like this. If it does that again, I'm going to be waiting for those signals to really show that the market is rejecting off this area. As for right now, this is a counter trend trade. I'm mostly basing off this information just based off the fact that the market, every time it approaches here, it rejects. I don't believe this market has, it broke through once, but it never like gave a clean retest being a resistance at this area. It's just been support. Its whole time it's been there. Now on CAD JPY. CAD JPY is, I don't know if I'm interested in this trade, honestly. So let's just kind of leave it alone. GPCHF is a very nice setup here. I don't like how it's under our area here, but it definitely could be a potential trade if it does break above. If it does break above, have that nice retest above this area, for sure will be a potential trade. As for right now, I'm honestly not looking at it. EURUSD is not the best of a trade. USD CAD, I believe, can be a counter trend trade. I do believe it can be a counter trend trade. I'm going to be looking more at it because every time the market comes here, it rejects, even though everything is bearish, which is something. This one, it's kind of above this area right here. It has on the move already, so simply beating, we have to wait for like kind of a reset of it being, since it broke above. We're waiting for it to break below, have that 4-hour shift structure, have a mini retest if it can, then take it to the downside. Entity JPY looking like it's already having its fucking move. Honestly, I was waiting for it to have a break and retest, and right now it is fucking falling like a motherfucker. Damn. Honestly, you could have taken it there. This was just a very counter trade. But if the market does approach back here again, I think I'm gonna be looking for some movement. If it does approach here, if I hitting the TP first. If it hits the TP first, it is what it is. GPNZD, I was looking for some trades to the downside. It is not happening at all as for right now. It is not giving us a signal to take it to the upside, so that's a no-no. Then this one, these are all just no-nos. These are all no-nos. These are all just fucking okay trades. So as for right now, that's basically it. So we have our things for today. I'm gonna wake up for London for a bit to see how the market is doing. If I don't see anything, so we're not gonna take a trade. The market does not give us opportunity, we will not take it. So let's get on to this week and let's make 8%. We're currently on the first day. It is 12:15 at 6:54 a.m. if you guys cannot see. Perfect. Don't mind the onion. I'm using that to kind of clear my nostrils and shit. So let's hop straight into this. On NZD CAD, it giving us that retracement, reaching a deeper retracement until it's fucking almost time. I would really love if it gave me like a lot of a deeper retracement. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if it's here. Our stop loss would have to be a lot shorter, honestly. Like it would have to be like right there. And our TP would be set like somewhere around here. I mean, technically, our goal is not to really hit unless the market does not need for it to really hit that minimum trading days. But as for right now, the minimum trading days is the number one factor we have in play for us to get funded. So we got to be more focused on that. This one's looking like it might be setting up soon. Your GBP. We do have 8:30 news, so I might have some effects happening very soon. Technically, I could enter in when it comes to retest as my little golfing, but it's not there just yet for me to enter in just yet. It might have some rejections here. I might be looking for some entries here, honestly, because it's the most logical sense. And honestly, if it gave me a deeper retracement, that'll be even better. I wouldn't want it to engulf. I would like to see some 4-hour rejections, but we'll definitely be seeing what happens on NZD CAD. ADCHF waiting for the break still. Has not happened. This one is going to be happening very soon, hopefully. We have 2 possible trades we're in. Be perfect, you know. This one we need a deeper retracement. It's kind of a shift of structure on the 4-hour will be better. Have something like this again. Be gonna be the best move. This one we kind of need to engulf up and then retest to really show. Euro USD. I think this move just passed. Honestly, this one you could take some buys here if you wanted to. This one we're still waiting for it to push back down. Still hasn't happened. And this one looking like a nice counter trend trade happening soon. GPNZD. Ooh, what the fuck? Okay, it went in the opposite direction. So honestly, that's fine. We're gonna be on the lookout for these 2 pairs. I'm gonna see exactly what happens and how we can be taking them sooner than later. Honestly, the best position you could say you took it at is 5 of 5. But I don't like it like that too much. I kind of wish I had like a deeper retracement because that arm multiple is not the best, honestly. You can try to put it like here, and then we have to put it like right here for it to be kind of good. I mean, that's the best course of action that you can take. Honestly, I'm going to be waiting for it to give me a deeper retracement so I can get that trading. So right now, we're going to wait and see exactly what the market's going to be doing. So let's get to it. What is going on, everybody? It is currently, it's currently 11:07 p.m. We have entered a trade in as we saw in the video. We're gonna get straight into it. I don't think there's anything else for us to really take, so let's try to see exactly what the market has for us and plan. As for right now, your GBP is still going to the upside. I plan on taking a trade like around here. I was at work, I didn't get the chance. This kind of would have been like an evening star formation. Was not able to take the trade. This is the trade on we are right now. I have not checked how much profit we are, honestly. I think we're almost at 1%. We were at almost 1%, and then it kind of dogged down. So now I'm up basically what I was last week, which was 2%. It was 1%, right? This is on that account. So basically, yeah. Basically up what we were before. We're gonna see exactly what we can do for the next trade. Honestly, this trade might get us funded, but it is what it is, you know. So gonna be patient about it. So this still hasn't gone to that direction we're waiting for. ADCHF is, I really love this trade, but I need this to have a better shift structure for us to be interested in that area. As for right now, I am not really interested at all. It's looking like dog shit. So I don't take those type of setups right now. So as for right now, I'm waiting for the shift structure at this 4-hour shift structure area. Let's move this so it looks a lot more cleaner. So we have a shift structure right here. So we'll be looking for some entry points. This, not really interested in. These are all just gonna take its time. Yeah, basically, I really would have loved to have retest that area right there. Did not. This one didn't go in the area we wanted to, and the rest are just kind of just doing its own thing, honestly. Doing its own thing. So we're gonna do our own thing, and we are just gonna leave the market to do exactly what it is. I am probably just gonna sleep through to London. I don't see any point of me staying up, honestly. There's not much for me to look at, so I'm just gonna try to see if I can get some sleep. Just trying to rest my body because I'm still sick. I really want to go to the gym tomorrow, but I really have to see how my body is feeling because I do not want to delay my healing process. So I want to just see. Fuck, I really want to go to the gym. Okay, just before we go, my expectations for this trade are simple. I believe it's rejecting some area right here, so I'm gonna go down, touch our TP or whatever, hopefully, or to our stop loss, whatever it is. It's closer to our TP than it is to our stop loss, so we'll see exactly what happens. I really hope it's probably gonna retest back to this area again. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know. Simply just wait, be patient, and see exactly what we can do, and let's just get it. Let's get to it. All right, it is currently 7:06 a.m. We are waiting for the best opportunities to take another trade. I believe I missed out on a trade here, honestly. Things I see markets, I see them. I don't like how it's below it. Honestly, I'd rather the market kind of retest this area back again so that we can take the trade back up. That's something that I would like to see. If not, then I would try to get like a scaling position with like a lower percentage so I can at least get some trading days in. That's all I want is some trading days, literally. Because if I get hit TP on this trade, I'm gonna be past the fucking the minimum, the profit shit, and I can't. I don't know if I can get funded by it without that shit. That's the one thing that sucks right now. If I'm able to scale into this position right now, if it comes back to retest area, because we do have news. Let me see. I think it's at 8:30. We have some mad news in London. It's at 8:30 and 9:45. So it's looking like a party, bro. A Diddy party, bro. It's gonna be fun. I hope that shit was my direction. Really hope, but it is what it is. Right now, the market did do exactly what I had said the market was gonna do, and it came back to retest that area once again. I'm really understanding the markets to the T now. I do believe I'm really understanding the markets to the T. So as for right now, I don't know if your GP can be a position take, honestly. I really don't think. The reason why is because I feel like it hit TP already, but at the same time, it didn't, right? It didn't hit TP, but it did touch this other area of interest. So I am on the iffy side about this trade, but we'll see how it looks. This one for sure, I am looking forward to. Like, I wanted to retest this previous structure point here. I don't think this is a previous structure point, honestly. On the 4 hour, no, this is not a previous structure point. On the 2 hour, yes, this is a previous structure point. No, right here's a previous structure point. Because you have lower low, lower high, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, then lower low, lower high, and then your higher high. So right here will be the previous structure point, which will retest all this area right here, which is exactly what I would like to see. So we're going to see exactly what the market is going to be doing. If I get this position, we have that EMA, we have the 1 hour EMA following through on all that time. It's going to be a very, very nice trade. We do have we have daily rejection. We don't have any weekly rejection. It just touched the area of interest. We could definitely count as a confluence. It is touching the area of interest. I'm not going to say it's rejecting, but if the confluences make sense, then we could definitely take that type of trade. As for right now, we're just leaving this alone. I'm just going to see exactly what this market's going to do. So far, it's looking nice. No wick to the upside so far on this one. They have wick. No, this one have a wick. This one had no wick. This one has no wick so far. This doesn't close yet. It's only 7:10. So we're going to remain patient and see what we can get. As soon as it hits 9, I'm going to get back to you guys later because news we pass. And let's fucking go. Alright, it's finally 9:38. News had hit, created a nice candle. Boom, rejection. I like the rejection, so we're gonna leave it as that. Next is gonna be the 9:45. See what's gonna happen with that. So as for right now, we're just gonna set and just leave the market to do whatever it needs to do, and just let it be. I'm trying to look for an entry here possibly, if it gives me a deep enough entry that I would like to see to take the buy. But as for right now, I'm just gonna hold. Hold right now, hold off. I'm just me waiting. Alright, right now it is currently 10:55. We might be entering this position if it does engulf that area here, the candle. If it does not engulf, we do not take. Simple as that. We needed to count towards our checklists because the engulfing is the #1 key factor to having a better percentage rate. We need that engulfing. If not, we don't take. I already have everything set up on my phone. We're gonna see what happens in the next couple, 2 minutes. We are almost ready to hop in the market. Beautiful entry. Everything's good. Engulfing. What's considered an evening star? No, morning star. If we buy there, we buy there. Bomba clats. 2 hour multiple here. Literally right where we predicted. Literally exactly to the T where we had predicted. So if the market were to be wrong, then the market would be completely wrong. Right. This is our confluence. I want to show you guys my confluences. So you can see 95%. Weekly's at area of interest. Weekly's at the weekly area of interest, and daily's at the daily area of interest. All this is perfectly good. Trend is not in our favor though. Structure point. That's literally it. 95%. I am comfortable with this trade. We have a good stop loss, I believe. Right? Because if the market were to be wrong, the market would have to completely just shift in order for it to just be like wrong, right? Like this would have to consume all this. The reason why I took it, because it broke out of this level, came down to retest, beautiful wick. When this shit closes, this has a high probability of going to the upside. Our TP is set right here in the daily TP area. So we have it set right there. I believe this is a good area right here. Realistically speaking, all we need is just to make profit, 1% profit or anything, and that'll be good. So let's put everything in our notes. Let's finish up, and I'm gonna go back. All right, let's get to it. Because right now, we are currently in profit in this run, as you can see. So we're gonna see if we hit TP on both. And honestly, I'm waiting for this one to set up. Where was the other setup I had? This setup. I'm waiting for it to break above, because right now it's not looking the best. So if it does not look good, do not take. We do not take. We do not take. Simple as that. So right now we're up $19. $19. Perfect. Honestly, great. Let's get to it. The reason why I risked 1% was because if in case they both get stopped on the same day, it's a very unlikelihood of it blowing my account. So in that case, I risked 1% because I don't really need the profit. I'm making the profit from both. So it doesn't make any sense really. So if they both hit TP. So Simple as that. Let's get to it. Currently 7:39, and we had lost position that we were in, or literally the one that we had entered in yesterday. That news, which I believe was going to go in direction, completely violated, right? Completely. It's showing that the market is not. So my stop loss was placed in the area that if I were to be wrong, then the market I just predicted the market wrong, honestly. Which I'm fine with that, you know? You learn, you live, and you learn. That's exactly what I did. I lived, and I'm gonna learn. What to learn? I have no idea, which I'm gonna figure out. But for right now, we just sit. It was only 1% because in the case that they both get violated on the same day, I wouldn't want it to blow my account. So if we do it in the event, or in this trade, in the event, if we do win this trade, we'll be up 3% and we'll be up good for the week. Honestly. So I have that 1% already. So we'll be good. I just need to get those trading days so I'm set, you know. So as for right now, we sit, relax, try to see if we try to take some little trades. Like, I don't even know what I'm really taking trades on. Did I predict SPX? Oh my gosh, I did. I literally predicted SPX. What the fuck? I had literally predicted it. I missed area here. Just be like, alright, that area's gonna be here. And I had predicted it right. Damn. So let's make another one. Right? Let's see if it's gonna happen again. Does that make sense there? Does that make sense here? That makes sense here. That makes total sense. Let me zoom out. That makes total sense there. And that makes sense here. Alright, so it has to come up a little bit more for us to take some sells. Bomba Glats. Symbol is up. That's actually US 30. My bad. US 30. Right? Because how do you guess market trend? Like, what time frame did you look at? I know that the 4 hours bullish, 2 hours bullish, 1 hour is technically bearish. No, yeah, technically bearish. So for right now, we don't have anything else. So we're gonna wait and see what else we could possibly have. But as for right now, there's not much. Not much at all. Simply just wait and just wait, you know? Simply just wait. There's not much for us to do. But just waiting. Technically, you could try to take USD It looks very similar to if you're going to take some shit here. And it's come back to retest this area here. Technically, you could try to take that trade. I might debate it, honestly. I did not take a sell here. That was for a video. You could. I'm going to do a checklist to see exactly what it's going to look like. But right now, we're going to get to it. We're down 1% for the week. We're just set. Let it go. Alright, so I have a high probability of this getting violated. But it is a counter trend trade. It is a counter trend trade. Counter trend trades typically don't have the best confluence rate. I'm basically solely going off that this area is a very well respected area. Simply just that. DP is going to be selling around here. In the case that I do to the trade, I'm going to be risking 1% for the same reason I took the other trade. I haven't been taking, this is going to be the first time in a while that I took 3 trades in 1 week. Like, I don't usually get the opportunity to take 3 trades in 1 week. And see if I get stopped on all of them, then simple as that, you know. Here's what it is. I took a trade for a reason and I'm going to stick to it, you know. What else you can do about it? Gonna cry. Oh. Simply just wait and just see. Because right now, we're gonna go do this work shit at 9. So we're gonna see what happens. If we have an engulfing, I will definitely think about taking, for sure. I just need this to calm down a lot more. Have rejections or engulfing and just bomba clots. That is kind of like the only direction. And all we need is a shift structure and engulfing. The probability of this having a shift structure is considered low, but it would make this a lot better. But in this sake, this might be. I would need to actually. Fuck it, I'm gonna need a shift structure. No, it did have a shift structure already. So it did have a shift structure already. Definitely had a shift structure already. Thing is, when was the lowest low? It has not had a shift structure. No, it did. Look at this. 30-minute. Boom. Higher, low. I say higher, low, lower, high. Lower, high, higher, low. Which one's on a break? Lower, high. Higher, low. Honestly, it's kind of just one like pass. So higher, low. So it is shift structure already. Simply waiting for that engulfing. And we're good to take. I would like to take it here if possible. It makes the most sense. We're gonna see. Stop loss will most likely be under this. We're gonna see exactly where we're gonna put it, depending on where. That's most likely the area. We'll see. I'm solely basing off of this analysis, off of that area. That's literally the main thing. That area is well respected, like well respected. And we've had rejection. We have a lot of things already confluenced, already ahead of us. So we're gonna see exactly what happens. Let's get to it. All right. So I took a long on that position. Out of there being the area of interest, needed to go up to the upside. And we got stopped out. And that being said, we blew the account. Both accounts. That wasn't profit too, you know. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I understood the risk that I was taking. I understood the position I was going to be in. I understood everything I was going to be doing. And simply being, I took it. Even though it was low influence, it was a kind of trend trade. I took it out of it being that, you know. Out of it being that, I took that. And it didn't go my direction. Simple as that. It didn't go my direction, Fuck, does this shit hurt? Like, I'm trying to have like no emotion, because you have to have like no emotions, and you base your analysis off the confluences that you have and the knowledge that you have to enter in the position. This is not like my first, fifth count. This is simply like 10th. I'm trying to be as transparent as I can, like right now, because this shit just happened like right now. You know, it's part of the process, but fuck, bro. I know I'm almost there, but at the same time, why am I so far? Fuck, bro. This fucking shit sucks. Anyway, it's not meant for everybody, you know. It's meant for me. It's meant for fucking me. Meant for me. I know that for a fact, because I'm not gonna stop. I'm glad that Christmas is almost coming, because it allows me to kind of take a little break from the markets and just kind of just relax myself, you know. I can try to get away from it, because I've been on them every day for months and months and months, and Christmas time is kind of like the only time where I'm like, okay, I have the chance to really back off, because I enjoy doing it. I really enjoy trading. I love it over my passion. It's a passion. I love the art. I love the confluences. I love everything about it. Damn, bro. It's hard. It's hard becoming a profitable trader. But I know I will. I will. When? I don't know, but God will know. Alright, I'm learning to this job thing. offside. So we're gonna see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get to this. So going back to what I was saying, honestly, it is what it is. I don't got time to think about it really. I know I have to. I gotta just do what I can to do, just to not have that happen again. Especially when I have to buy another account. Oh, shit, that sucks, But what can you do? The markets just weren't ready. My stop loss was set in the area. Simply doing it. That's just the way it is. All we can do is just prevent it for next time. I'm gonna buy another account. I don't have the money for it right now. It's the fastest account I've blown. Fastest. Simply being, we wait. We'll get to it. Alright. I'm gonna be very, very transparent right now. It is 10:43 a.m. I want to show you the trade I was first in profit right now. Simple. But guess what? It does not matter anymore because account's blown. Nothing else. So basically, I want to go off the top of my head of what my thought process was when it came to taking these trades. So, as you guys know, my biggest issue was trading days. Trading days. Under 30 days. I normally do not take 7 profitable trading days in 30 days. So I felt I had put myself mentally in a position where I was like, I have to start taking trades now. So when I started taking trades, I started seeing losses. Started seeing more losses. And guess what happened? Blew my account. Simply being, I was trying to rush the markets when simply it just needed its own time and schedule to do its own thing. So my best course of action right now is to simply get a 2-stage account. I don't know why I didn't do it in the beginning. I feel like I could just be like, I make 8%, simple as that. But I never knew. I knew about a rule of trading days, but I thought I had counted as just taking trades, So I put myself in a position where I kind of fucked myself. So that's simply what happened. So with this 2-step that I'm going to buy, I don't think I'm going to trade Christmas, New Year's that week. Just let my mind rest and just mentally prepare myself for the year instead of just a day. Mentally prepare myself for the year. Because this year is my year. I guarantee it. You know why? Because the last 3 trades that I have solely taken have been profit. The USD CHF one that I had lost and then took it again, you could count as a 3rd trade. But overall, profit. The reason why I'm saying this is because all the trades that I enter in without being rushed, without trying to enter in another trade just to enter in, But still, I'm not entering in a trade just to enter in, I just see that the trade might look good and I take it. But sometimes the trade that I took today wasn't the best confluence because of the counter trade. And I simply took out the area of interest. So, what I'm going to do is to continue this video for the week, continue it because the next following week, I don't think I'm going to be, there's no way that I'm going to post. I'll probably post like a little skit of just like my vlog and stuff like that. But it wouldn't make any logical sense to really just do that. The next 2 weeks are just the next 2 weeks. Damn, 2 weeks, 14 days. Trading. I'm gonna look at the market, honestly. I never can stop. I never will stop. But simply being, I know my direction. I know what I have to do. I know where I must go. I know many people at the stage are like, I fucking blew 2 accounts. I'm done. Not me. I'm a fucking G, guys. I'm telling you, I'm a fucking G. I don't quit I don't stop. You see this? This is my garage right now. I have this outside. We're gonna say that's me up there. Simply being, I'm doing this for a reason. Reason so deep that if I were to ever stop, I would become fucking depressed. Depressed and just do the worst shit to myself. Why? Because imagine God gives you a dream. He gives you a goal. He gives you a destination. And you decide to be like, you know what? It's too hard. And you quit. That dream that he had for you, that goal, that life that he has created for you, you're just avoiding it. And I truly believe that this is my path. No, this is my path. This is. I know for a fact. Because there's no one in my family that else is going to be doing this. I'm the only one. And I will be the only one. And so I have support my family and they start to see it. And maybe they might change their lives. I'm trying to take this as like a big like, yo, what the fuck moment, you know? Because I'm looking at the market right now, it just keeps pumping down. I barely want to draw down. I barely want to draw down. Stop loss is beautiful. Everything was beautiful. Entry was perfect. Everything was to the T. To the fucking T. I am fucking good at trading. I just rushed myself. I rushed myself too far, too much. Because simply, if I was on a two-step, I'll be like one more trade away, and boom. Boom, baby. Past phase one. Nice gold trades. I need 3 trading days. 3 profitable trading days. Boom, baby. Boom. Boom. That's all we need. That's all we need. All we do is take our time. Let it be. Let it roll. Let it just do its thing. That's what I must do. And that's exactly what I will do. You know? I believe God was the one to really stop me out. You know, I took the trade, honestly. But it definitely was a sign. Because that account would have been blown regardless. Honestly. 2 weeks without trading, it's going to be blown. For sure. Especially when it's only 30 days. It's not worth it at the end of the day. I know my destination. And I will get there. I don't know when. But I know how. And I will get to it. And right now, I'm going to look at the rules. I'm going to go over my trades. I am tired, but we got to do what we got to do. There's many people out there who's not going to do the shit we have to do. At the end of the day, you want those people who weren't going to do it for you to be able to do it. So let's get to it. Alright guys, it's day number 4 of the challenge and of this week actually. It's still going down. I believe it's retesting a point right now. I'm gonna see what it is exactly. It seems like it's retesting some area of interest right here. Right here. It's retesting some area right here. I believe this EMA is going to be pushing it out to the downside more. I'm going to see exactly what's going to happen. But as for right now, simply if I had taken just that trade and this trade, I would be fine. Honestly, I would have been fine. All I need is one good trade a week to be funded for the next challenge. The possibility of me entering a trade soon is unlikely because none of them really follow my rules. So as for right now, this one has the most likelihood of it going in my direction. Let's increase this. So right now, that's basically it. There's nothing I'm looking at. Just want to see exactly what's gonna happen. That one is currently 653. I'm gonna go to work. I'm thinking about buying a challenge soon. I'm thinking about using alpha again because the 2-step has a It's very good. It's just 3 trading days, which is like normal from any other account. I believe that's possible for me because one trade I take, let's say it risk 2%. Let's say I make 4%. The next trade I make 4%. The next trade I make, basically one trade is enough. Half of what I'm risking is gonna be enough. So I believe that is the key and the gateway that I can use to get funded. That is the way. That is the way. That's if, I just take like profit straight. That's if, it's not likely. I mean, shit, I'm doing pretty good here, right? It's just, I'm not gonna say I was feeling forced. I had forced myself to kind of take trades that I already take. And I didn't like that. I didn't like being forced to I don't like forcing myself to really take trades that I normally don't take just to sustain a trading day. It doesn't make sense for me to break my rules for that to happen. I only did that because I feel like I was so close and I was literally right there. Honestly, I was so right there. But those trades I was taking, it was pushing me into a wrong direction, and that's when God was like, that's it, it's enough. And then, I'm not gonna say that I'm happy about it, but at the same time, I feel like there was something I don't know about. There's a reason why for it, But I know the trades that I placed, and I know everything that I did. But there was a reason why. There's a reason why for everything. I believe he has a plan for me soon. So now I want to work and we're gonna do some brokey shit, which is gonna let us get rich because we need the money to get for that account. I have enough for it, but I'm not gonna buy it just yet. I kind of want to make just a bit more money before I buy it. So, because this is still 50% on alpha, so I'm gonna fucking take it. I mean, I've been trying to take that shit for like the longest time. So I'm gonna get to it. Let's see what's gonna happen. Alright, bro. The more that I'm here, I'm thinking this shit. I'm dreaming about my car. I'm dreaming about my watch, my wrist, and I hear the call. I hear the ringtone of the McLaren, the ding dong, the dong sound. I hear it. Like, it's so crazy. I believe. I know that I am close as fuck. You wanna know why? The trades that I have been taking, that without me rushing and actually putting the work in to actually see, were profitable trades. Maybe I lost the other one, but that's fine by that, right? After all, risk management did come into play and had a positive effect. I want you guys to realize that the 4 weeks of me trading, 3 out of the 4 trades that I've taken were profit, right? Out of your counting the one I took this week too, beginning. Profit. It is crazy. I am for sure getting funded and making $500,000 by the end of 2026. That's for a fact. Right now on my wallpaper, I have my black McLaren, which I actually want in purple. A deep purple, like a light dark purple McLaren. 750S, 720S. I don't give a fuck. That shit looks nice as fuck because guess what? It's mine. I already have my wash sealer who's gonna give me the washes and everything like that. Pretty beautiful. Oh my gosh. Like, I am so close. I'm almost out of this uniform, drinking this blue machine, whatever this shit is, because I had some shit in it that I needed. But simply being, I am so close. I can feel it, I can taste it, I could hear it. Honestly, because I post daily on Instagram now for the past week. And so far I've reached over 330,000 accounts of views itself, and I'm getting followers. I'm not at the 1,000 point, I'm still at the 200. I had 220, I believe, and now I'm at 250, which is beautiful. Imagine that shit's been steady at 200 for the longest time, and now we're up more 250. It's fucking perfect. It's gonna incline more and more the weeks I trade that I post, especially with big payouts. Oh my gosh. Because I know for a fact, okay, let's think of the math.
let's get this. So if I get funded by the end of February, right, I get my payout in March, mid of March. What it is, I invest all of that into more funded accounts, and by that, I would have more than $1 million in funded accounts, and each trade that I take is $10,000 risk at 1%. Beautiful. After that, we're gonna invest, have a live account. With the live account, we're gonna try to just risk 3, 5%, or 10%, even better, you know? The more the merrier, because I know I'm not gonna be taking 10 losses in a row. Maybe I'll take like 3 losses in a row, 5 losses, and after that, 2, 3 trades already make up the losses. Or even one trade could make the losses, honestly. Like, it's absolutely crazy if you think about it. But I really do believe that 2026 is my fucking year. It really is my year, and I'm gonna be out of this bitch. When I get one good payout, and I see that I'm consistent with my shit, I'm out of this bitch. I'm out. By the end of the year 2026, I'm gonna have $500,000. And after, when I'm about to turn 22, I'm gonna be a millionaire. By the age 22, I will be a millionaire. Or even before, you know? We just simply got to figure out. Because I know I can make it. It's just I have to figure out the steps that I have to take to get there. Right now, I'm starting off good. I'm working out. Right now, I haven't worked out for a week because I've been, like, you guys can see me, I was sick. And I really wanted my body to heal fully. Or at least to the point where I can actually put the work in and do my shit. So I have to figure out what, in my mind, do I feel like I'm depriving myself of. Because if I'm depriving myself of that, I'm going to be selfish to me and to the other people that I'm going to be nurturing my knowledge to. So I'm going to figure that out. I'm going to see exactly what I have to do. Because I will clean my goals. I will get funded. I will make $500,000. I will get my first payout. I will do everything that I dream of. I will. The reason why is because I ain't gonna stop. If the markets treat me right, if the markets are good, make sense, I see the trade, boom, 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 simple as that. We enter, we go, we fucking send it, and make that fucking money, bro. Simple as that. Let's get to it.
Alright, it's currently 10:40 a.m. Yes, I still have the onion there because it's helping me decongest my nose. Have not been to the gym in 1 week. Still recovering my body. And I think I'm about to be ready soon. I'm always fucking ready. What am I saying? Is I really needed my body to fucking like cover. Because I put myself through hell and back. So, the trade that I was in is still fucking in the stupid area. Stupid, what the fuck? I haven't seen this shit in the longest time. What the fuck is that? So, it is what it's doing. These were lost, I was lost. Simple stuff. I am basically done right now with trading. Honestly. I'm gonna let my psychology fucking just work out. I'm going on vacation in a week. So I'm gonna be posting videos and seeing what the markets look like and to see exactly what the conditions are for the next following week. Because I'm gonna buy the funded account. And once I buy the funded account, then straight to it, straight to making that money, Straight to actually getting funded, honestly. So simply being the best opportunity for us to take trades is in January. I don't see the best possible opportunity to be taking these trades as of right now. Simply the best is just to wait and hold off until January. Because right now, if the markets are like this right now, I don't know what the fuck's gonna be bad, Simply being, I'm just gonna try to just set the standard, have my goals set, and just see exactly where I'm gonna be heading in that direction for the year. I kind of have the ideas for right now, but I want to be able to put it on the board where I can visualize the goals I want to achieve. So as for right now, I can just take this time and let us get into it, That's right now. Blown, motherfucker. Blown. I want to show you guys some accounts I blown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 accounts on Alpha alone. Fuck. It's currently 6:49. And they have fucking reviewed 322 days. So that means I was off the charts during 360 days for 38 days. What the fuck was I doing in those 38 days? It's supposed to be fucking 360 days. 365 actually. What the fuck? I know for a fact that I've looked at it. No, there was some days where I was like, I didn't see it. Those are usually Saturdays. I just don't even look at it. But 322? It's kind of low, right? It's kind of low. Because I'm on it like consistently as fuck. Like consistent, like every damn fucking day. Not the best, honestly. I could do way better. I know I look at that shit every fucking day. It started December 31st. I guess that's when it starts this shit. That's probably when it starts, I think. Non-stop expiration day, 57 days. Well, that shit's gotta be fucking... Now, this upcoming fucking shit, I'm gonna make it fucking 300 fucking days. 500 days. 365 days. Because I'm gonna get funded next year. And I'm gonna make fucking $500,000. I'm gonna make that money. We're gonna get to it, boys. We're gonna get to it. Unlock my expiration. What is this gonna be? What the fuck is this gonna be? What the fuck? Well, but I know for a fact that I put in that working for sure. I put that fucking work in. Stop showing this. Let's look at this later. Fuck, let's go focus on this. So typically we're on this market. Oh my gosh. So on this market right now, it is going our direction. As you can see, it is finally approaching our TP. We're currently at 1.6 our multiple. However, we're not really in the trade because our account's blown. So in that scenario, once we buy a 2-step, we can get funded in 3 weeks if we get a nice. I'm not gonna put a time limit on that. If I get funded, I get funded. You know, I want to be very, very patient when it comes to that. I don't want to rush that. I simply want to take it when it gives me the opportunity like this, or like the following opportunities. Because with that, I could have simply got funded. Like if I didn't take that trade, let's say I didn't take that trade, right? No, let's say I took this trade, but I didn't take this one. So it's 2. You have basically 2%, then 6%, and then now it is almost 4%. So it would have been fast the first phase in 4 weeks, which is beautiful. This is perfect, absolutely perfect. We're gonna have to get going soon. So that's basically it. You guys saw my shit. 322 days. It is not the best, honestly. Not the best, but it does show consistency. But I'm missing some days. Oh, I know why. Because I went on a vacation and then I wasn't really looking at the charts. Oh my gosh, that's the big reason. I went on a cruise. And on the cruise, I don't look at my phone. I think this month we're gonna try to get into more stocks. I've seen people who smack stocks. Try to get more into that. And try to get more into other shit as well. Or I think stocks, you need more money. I think. Maybe not. I hope not. We're gonna see. Gonna try to get more into that. I know people who smack stocks like mad crazy. They smack the shit out of it. So we're gonna wait and see exactly what we're gonna be doing. My dog is laying in my bed. So let's get to it. We're gonna work.